All right, good morning, everybody. Again, once again, try to be patient. This is a new process. My first, actually, a few minutes ago was my first live stream, so this is my second. But I want to do this live because I want it to be as normal as a regular meeting is, and try to have some punctuality when we do this. So I think the armband check-in this morning at the hospital, I think that was difficult for timing. So we may change this to like 7:15 on next Tuesday, so that gives everybody time to get ready to do the meeting, and then we do orientation right after that. Okay. Uh, I have y'all haven't seen this. Other people have done orientation out here. We have what we call top 25, our top 25 rules. Um, this is basically it in a nutshell. Real simple. I'm going to go over this real quick. Hard hats are required at all times when inside the side entrance points, and stickers are required indicating you have orientation. Has been completed. Obviously, that's what you're doing now. Where is hard hat area? Technically, it's once you get on campus, um, but for the most part, it's where construction begins. Inside the hospital, whether you're in the construction area or in the hospital. Um, all employees working inside the existing facility must have a photo ID badge. Well, they don't give us a photo ID badge, but they do give us a badge. Safety glasses to be worn at all times. I see very poor participation at times with this. We have air conditioned floors, and I can't tell you how many jobs in the state of Florida are going to have air conditioned floors while they do construction. So pinch yourself. This is not a dream. So wear your safety glasses. Well, I'm saying that's because they fog up and things in the middle of July, and y'all are working in air conditioning, so there's no reason not to. Boots and the proper clothing. I see this sometimes, not lately, but the short sleeves. Again, we're working in air conditioning, so no reason not to be able to comply. Whether or not we're in the middle of the sunlight or in air conditioning, you still need the right clothing at all times. Uh, Having proper attire means no obscenity on your t-shirts. We have people that want to display their character and charisma on their t-shirts, and just no obscenity, no gestures, uh, profanity. Just we'll ask you to either change your shirt or turn it inside out. Same thing with language. Remember where you're at. You're in a hospital, whether you're on the construction side or not. Our voices carry. Sometimes the guys behind their plastic walls don't realize they're just thin plastic. Extension ladders must be taught off at 3 feet above the landing. I do realize there's conditions to where if you can't do that, and in that case you have to wear a harness. All scaffolds must be fully braced and planked and equipped with handrails, toe boards, fall protection for erectors required. No employees are permitted to ride rolling scaffolds or surf scaffolds, it's called. Once you get above 6 foot, you need to be able to have fall protection in place on your scaffolds. Smoking on the campus, I'll go over that on the map here in just a second. I had that pulled up. But this is a smoke-free campus aside from one area in the back of the campus behind that wood fence. Not the white fence, the wood fence. No food or drink permitted in the building. I'm starting to see bottles of Coke, coffee cups tucked into walls behind columns. That's the reason why we don't allow it, because human nature, for whatever reason, people want to do that. I'll start seeing banana peels, chicken bones, you name it. Clean up after yourselves. No food or drink inside the building. Parking, we'll talk about that in a second. Continuous clean. You guys doing a really good job of continuous clean. What we expect at all times is to just have a clean work area. And if you get to a point to where you have other trades starting to make obstructions, please get a hold of Aaron or myself or Robert, and we'll get it addressed ASAP. But for the most part, the company's been doing a great job with cleanup and continuous clean. Lay down areas, we have two of them. We have our main storage yard, staging area with that wood fenced in, and we have auxiliary area in the back. It is in the northeast corner of the campus. Actually, I'll flip over to that image right now. So this is our auxiliary. This is our main area right here. There's a little rectangle fence, and that is our main staging area for material, and our auxiliary area is over here, right here in the back. I believe Miller Electric has already put in a Connex back here. And then we talk about the smoking area. The smoking area is right here in the back under this clump of trees right here. Once you pass this curb, it is not anywhere else. If you leave Webb Road and you come onto this campus, the only place you can smoke is right here under this clump of trees. Not in the parking lot, not your vehicle, right there. I caught a guy yesterday sitting on one of these benches. That's another thing we don't do. We have our own benches, guys, out here at picnic tables. Please do not use the facility stuff. Okay. Going back to the top 25. Throwing away trash. Obviously, put it into a trash can or receptacle. No glass bottles. Gas cans. Got to have a metal can. You can't have a plastic gas can. We obviously game boxes and material storage needs to be approved by Robbins and Morton. Horseplay is pretty common sense, guys. Please don't start doing that, especially with these times. Nobody wants to be sent home, and with this condition with coronavirus, we already have people without work. A lot of people would do anything to have a job right now. PPE at all times on the job. Do not use toilet facilities in the building. I mean, that should be a no-brainer, but if you don't know that, do not use anything inside the hospital other than the work area you're working in. That's it. Don't go to the cafeteria. Don't go to the vending machines. If you got to work in the area, obviously it should be a designated work area. If you have something that's in your way and it's not yours, contact Robbins and Morton, contact Aaron, contact myself or Robert, and we'll help get it moved. Don't do it on yourself. Okay? Every employee must attend our weekly job site meeting, which is at 7 o'clock, which we just talked about changing it to 7:15 due to the sign-in or the check we have to do over there at the ER to get our armbands. No, please don't play any music on your phones. You know, if there's 100 people on a job and all 100 people play their phone at the same time, you wouldn't be able to do your job. So nobody plays music on their phone, period. Drug, alcohol-free job site. If you're operating any type of equipment, you need to make sure you have your seatbelt on. Again, I just talked about the cafeteria. And again, if you're inside the hospital, you have to be that group that is doing the work in that area, and it's full-time mask now. So if you're a person that works inside the hospital, what I'd like to say is everybody on the job wear their mask at all times, you know, all day long. Because again, I talked about this earlier in the safety meeting. Anybody could transmit, now that you don't have to have signs of the coronavirus, anybody could transmit the coronavirus, and you could be a carrier and not know it. So please wear your mask, but especially inside the hospital. It's a zero tolerance. You'll be kicked off the job if you're caught without it. If you don't have a mask, come see me, Aaron, or Robert, and we'll help you take care of it, okay? I'm going to give out these stickers in a minute. I currently see 12 people signed in, but y'all could be watching it on somebody else's screen right now, and that's the case. That's fine. Y'all try to come over. Call me on the phone once this is over. So if you're a foreman, whoever your foreman is, if you work for Miller Electric, if you work for Walmart, if you work for Bernhardt, call me on the phone and I'll have you guys come over and get your guys signed in. I don't want all your people coming over, so I'll just have them bring a clipboard to you and you can sign them and give them the sticker. Tell me how many people you have and we'll do it like that. Okay? Appreciate it, guys. Thank y'all so much. Have a safe day.